Ahoy, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the O Show. I'm O. I'm here for your Omusement, and this is the best of the O Show 2024. Yay! Okay, so since I have not seen every movie that came out in 2024, I can't even say I've seen like 75% of everything that came out last year. But with that said, I like to do my top 10 countdown of the best videos I did in 2024. Why not? It's my show. I can do whatever I want. All right, so yes, we're going to talk about the videos that scored the highest views and my feelings about how I felt when I discussed those movies. All right, so coming in at number 10 is Solo, or The 120 Days of Sodom. And yeah, everything I said about this movie stays the same. It's gross, it's nasty. If you can stomach, like, without this sounding crazy, rape, okay, eating shit off the floor, and not just shit off the floor, like legit shit, feces off the floor. Ew. If you're up for the challenge, check it out. It's gonna cost you though. You got to buy this movie. It's not streaming nowhere, so good luck. Coming in at number 9 is The Color Purple. And now this is the 2024 version of, well, the 2024 movie version of the stage play. Yes. And still like this movie. It is streaming on HBO and or Max. So if you haven't seen The Color Purple, I would say give it a watch. It was actually pretty good. It was really sad at the Oscars for all of the nominations that this movie did or did not get. But yeah. Give The Color Purple a try. That was really, really good. Coming in at number 8 is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. You know what? This movie has been streaming on something. I forgot. I kept telling myself to watch it just again, and I have yet to do that. However, you guys, when I did my video, I was saying how the makers of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, have created this Pooniverse. Is that what it's called? Pooniverse? Anyway, they have released the trailer for Peter Pan. So Peter Pan is going to be the next movie in this series of mess. Now, from what I understand, Peter Pan, and I think the title is called Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. And it is due in theaters January 13th, 14th, and 15th for just those 3 days. And then, just like what they did with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 1 and 2, I think. I know they did it for 2. I don't remember if that was the same deal with number 1. But same thing they did with the last Pooh movie. It's 3 days in the theater, then it's out. And then you just have to wait for it to like become available on digital and whatever mess. Okay, so y'all, this trailer looks crazy. Yeah, if you have not checked this out, I would say go look at the trailer, and I will let you guys make that decision on your own. I gotta check what days those are. It's like, I guess I'll go. I'll do it for Omusement research. Okay, how about that? Coming in at number 7 is Hearts and Flowers. Hey y'all, oh my god. I still don't even know how this thing came up in my suggestions for YouTube to be like, I think you should watch this. And I'm glad I did, because this mess right here was the funniest shit I've ever seen in so long. It is so racist and awful. It is... Y'all, like, I don't know. Well, yes, I do. I know why the humor was the way it was in, like, what was it, the 1930s or something, where they just did not give a care. Like, there was this black man that gets hit by 2 cars. No one cares about him. The animation is so weirdly and odd, so creepy. I don't know what the hell the storyline is in this thing, but apparently they were just like, ooh, this is great. Put it to print. It's just, oh my God. If you guys have not seen this Hard Flowers like cartoon situation, give it a view. It's super interesting. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Coming in at number 6 is a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Now, I actually just released this video a few weeks ago, and it had a really good response. So thank you guys for watching. Everything on it is still valid. I still hate Apple Plus for taking all the Charlie Brown specials off of regular TV and putting it on streaming. But yeah, it's always a fun thing to watch if you are able to see it with the kids every Thanksgiving holiday. It's still bogus what they did to Franklin. And Peppermint Patty is, she's still a bitch. Yeah, so there you go. Alright, coming in at number 5 is The Full Monty. Now, this is not the movie that came out like, I forgot what year. No, this is a special that was on Fox recently. And Anthony Anderson got the 6 of them, 6 or 7, I forgot now. But he got a bunch of celebrities to join him on stage and bear it all for charity. But the charity's more for like cancer, and it's him giving awareness to prostate cancer and things like that. And you know, everyone go get checked, okay? Because cancer's no joke. Okay, fuck cancer. So yeah, it's a 2-hour special, and I just actually saw the other day that this is going to re-air tonight. I believe I'm releasing this video on January 1st. So if you're seeing this, tonight is the re-airing. So if you've not seen it, go and check it out. I don't know when they're going to re-air it again after this. It's actually okay. I mean, if you've seen the Full Monty movie, they're pretty much doing everything that was in this movie. Like, y'all could have just did a movie. They're remaking everything anyway. But there was a really, really sad part in it with James Vanderbeek, because he did have in the news of his diagnosis, so he let everyone know kind of towards the end when y'all got together for dinner, like, I know we're doing this for cancer and awareness, but I'm just letting you guys know that this was me. I just had it. I'm in recovery, and it's really sad. But it's really happy because it's cool now. Yay! And so, if you want to see people like Taye Diggs, and who else is on there? Like I said, James Vanderbeek, and what's his face from Dance with the Stars? I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, just check it out, you guys. It's cute. Now, they don't show you anything at the end. Like they show their bare butts, but it's blurred out because, you know, it's Fox. So he should put this on like HBO or something so we can really see the damn Full Monty. My number 4 on this countdown is Ghost Dad. Do you remember Ghost Dad? This movie was so popular when it first came out. Like, I remember like people buying it on a VHS and bringing it to school on Bring a Movie to School Day. But even when it was on TV and stuff, just Bill Cosby period back then was like everything to us, which is such a disappointment now with all the shit that went down, everything that he did. But it's not even like that's messing up this movie, like rewatching it as an adult. Like, this movie was awful. This movie, just the editing's bad. What else is bad? Everything else is it's bad. Why did we like this movie? Coming in number 3 is To Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. Oh my God, this is my favorite movie, guys. Like, I could just be doing laundry and sweeping the floor and whatever. If I need something just nice and quick and funny to put on in the background, like To Wong Fu, man. Oh my gosh. I still remember when I saw it in the theater. I died, and I just could not wait for it to come out on video. So I could just watch it over and over and over again. It stars Patrick Swayze, rest in peace. We got Wesley Snipes, and we got John Leguizamo. And there's other awesome people in this movie, but if you haven't watched it, just give it a watch. It's super cute. Yeah, it's a silly movie, but at the end of the day, it's just a fun watch. Coming in at number 2 is Divorce in the Black. I can't even say the name of this movie without laughing. Okay, you guys, like, everybody gave Tyler Perry shit for this movie. Like, it is crazy and a half, okay? I will admit, I watched the movie, I did my review, and then I think I went and watched the movie again. Maybe, I watched it like 1.5 times. I saw it once, I did. I rewatched it once, and then another time, I don't know, I was just like, skip, and it came up in rotation, and then I was like, oh, do I dare press play? There was a whole bunch of other stuff I didn't even mention in my video. Like, one thing that always kept standing out to me is the beginning in the church. Did anyone notice how, like, there's all these people in this church, but when you do like the camera pull out of the actual building outside, I don't know if that's technically called, but when they're pulling out in the picture, right? But there's like 5 cars in the parking lot. Is this a small town that everyone just walk to the church? No, it's a funeral. You get into your car, and then everyone gets in a line and goes in and out of the building. But yeah, there's just so much stuff happening in that movie. Now, I also did Mea Culpa earlier. Was that last year or was that earlier this year? I don't know. I didn't make my list. I don't know which is worse, Mea Culpa or Divorce in the Black. I think Divorce in the Black was funnier. Now, he does have that new show on is it HBO? No, HBO. I got HBO in my head. He has that new show, I think it's Beauty in Black, and I want to say that's also Netflix. And I have not watched it yet. So I need to watch that in the new year because he released like 6 or 8 episodes or something like that. And then there was a part 2. So it's good now because whatever came afterwards, I can now sit down and binge it all. So I don't know. I have to see how crazy it is. Now I haven't heard as much response as the Divorce in the Black movie versus this show. So I'm guessing it's good. I should have a Tyler Perry marathon and watch that show, but watch the show after the new movie he just came out with. Okay, now he's just pumping stuff out. Because he just released that movie, the 866, or is it the 6888? This movie here. So I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's really, really good. So I'm thinking people have forgiven Tyler. Like, he was just kidding. He was like, watch this crap first, and then I will put the new and good stuff out later. Were we catfished by Tyler Perry? Okay, you guys, so before I get to my number 1 video of 2024, I have a few honorable mentions. Okay, this video is definitely not 2024. This is actually 2023. But I just want to just like bring it up. But I have this video, so I have these, what I call my O files. And I was like, I think it'd be fun if I tell a funny story about me or something or whatever, right? So they're separate from TV and movie reviews. So the second episode I did, I talked about this picture that a buddy of mine took when I thought I was going to die. We were living in this apartment together in Chicago, and we didn't know there was a light in front of this door to our laundry room in the basement. We didn't learn that switch existed until like after the fact. So I would always use my phone at night, turn my flash on and go into this room and go in and out of that door, right? Well, he thought he would have the fun. Well, we were doing these prank wars too, so just kind of keep that in mind. He wasn't just an ass for no reason. Yeah, I had it coming to me probably, but he had the idea of staying on the steps. So when I come out the door, he would take a picture of me and just take the picture of whatever my face would be like, okay? And when I tell you, I thought I was being like kidnapped. I thought like the murderer was on the stairs. I was like, oh my god, this is how I die, doing fucking laundry. That's lame. And he unfortunately snapped this crazy funny picture. You can go watch it yourself. But I've noticed that this video has suddenly hit like 3.3 thousand views lately, so I don't know what's happening, but or why, because I did this video like last year, so if no one cared then, why do you care now? But it is rising, so I guess if you have not seen this video, like, check it out. It's a funny story, and I know my friends and family get a kick out of seeing the damn thing, so if you're interested, give it a look. Now, one video that I did do this year, I think it has like 500 some views right now, but y'all, I think Jennifer Lopez like cursed any videos on the internet that are negative towards her, because out of all the videos I have ever put together and uploaded and downloaded and released, I take that back. I'm actually gonna, no. This was the first video I've had issues with. Okay, let me just say that. So, this is the first video that it kept messing up. I had music in it, and there was always this weird part where the music would skip, which I don't know why it would skip. It's not a record. I don't know. It was fine editing it, but when I went to watch it back on YouTube before it was published, it was skipping this one part, and then my voice would be different from my lips. So I'll be talking, and then there would be like this 10-second delay, and then all of a sudden you'll hear my voice after the fact. And I was like, what the hell is happening? And then I was talking about John Cena at the beginning, and my heart's like went away. I don't know what happened. So I had to take a copy of a copy of a copy, which got downloaded. It was awful. Like it was a funny video, but like it's not the final product I wanted. So I just wanted just to put that out there. I feel like J-Lo had her J-Lo senses, and she's like, oh, someone's talking shit, and then I don't know. That video was awful. So I think J-Lo put her magical spells on me or something, because I still don't have an explanation of why that video did what it did. So, just saying. And speaking of videos that like, you guys, so I want to say this was it September? October? It was months ago. I did a video on the movie Heart and Souls. Okay. It was right after I did my Heart and Flowers, and I was like, Heart and Flowers? Oh, Heart and Souls. Oh my God, I love that movie. Y'all, I have officially been copyrighted on that video 57 or 8 times. Now, I stopped at 40. Once I got copyrighted 40 times, I was like, fuck this video. NBC does not want me to talk about this movie. I would do it. YouTube be like, okay, no issues, you're fine. And then I'll go to publish it or just set it for a day. And like 2 days later, I was scared to check my email, because then I'll get this email saying video has been blocked. So I would go back, edit it. It went from like a 20, I'll say 25. I don't think it was like 30 minutes. It was a 25-minute video. And by the time my 50-something edit rolled around, I had to chop and cut. That video was down to like 14, 15, 16 minutes from like 25. Like, so much shit got cut. And then some of what I was saying just didn't make sense anymore, because I'd be talking about one thing, but then I had this weird, awful chop. It was, y'all, this is probably the most I've cried in a year. I cried so many times recording this video. So I guess I'm just gonna have to just throw in the towel and just do a shit video. I'm just gonna take some stills of certain scenes, I'm just gonna just take out all just any and all like clips of any part of the movie, and I'm gonna have to do just a crappy, spiteful video and be like, well, this is what NBC has made me do. and put this out because it's so bad. Holy crap. So I guess look out for Heart and Souls 3.0. I even did a 2.0 video because for like a week or so, they were like, okay, it's fine. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. And then a week went by and I think I was good. I was like, ooh, okay. People could watch the video, and people were slowly watching, and then I got that dreaded email. This video's been blocked. Alright, so look out for Heart and Souls shitty, crappy edition 3.0 in 2025. I don't know what else to do. Alright, you guys, so coming in at my number one spot is the review I did for the movie Sliver. Y'all, have y'all seen Sliver? This is a throwback from like the early 90s. It's just, this movie's so bad and awful. I remember when it came out, everyone was like, it's a sexy thriller and all the suspense and all this other stuff, right? No, it's not. It's sexy when you're like 13 or 12, however old I was when this movie came out, but watch it as an adult, I've seen worse. Like, what? The storyline is so ridiculous. Alright, so that was my top 10 of 2024. I hope you enjoyed. You know what? There were a few movies I wanted to, well, I actually did see in 2024, but I just never did a video on it for whatever reason. I was either lazy or I was working on another thing or something. I don't know. But, you guys, has anyone seen Joker 2, Folly Ado? Okay, I finally did get to see that movie, and that movie was awful. I saw the American Society of Magical Negroes, and I was like so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, like this movie is having so much controversy just with the name alone, right? I watched that mess. That shit's so stupid. Oh my god. Awful. Daniel Levy had this movie called Good Grief, and I saw that movie and that was awful. There's this movie that came out called Night Swim, and I saw that movie. There's a lot of swimming that's not done at night. And it has the stupidest monster. Like, it had like this shit monster in the water drain. It was awful. And then you guys, Halle Berry had this movie that came out, I want to say it was like around in the summertime, I think. It was called Never Let Go. And she's like living in the woods with these two boys, and they have to like go out on these ropes, and there's a monster, but is there a monster? We think it's a monster, but we don't know because it is, but it's not. Awful. Alright, y'all, so please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I got some exciting things coming for 2025. So until then, TTFN.